Hello everybody, welcome back to Drop Duchy. Last time we got a win with the new faction and we got some crowns along the way, so we can see what we're doing. Progress 13%, complete challenges to earn more crowns. So I assume 13% is of all of this up to the top, but for right now, down here, we can get some charcoal kilns. Gain 5 gold for each adjacent forest, plus 30 if surrounded by forests. I mean, I don't think gold is our limiting factor in a lot of places, you know? Garrison 5, range 2, eliminate 8 from each enemy group in range. Now that I like the sound of. So, give me that guy. And down here, the Fluvial Guard. Send 6 to each building adjacent to the connected river. Intriguing. What else do we have for 1 down here? Or supply logistics. Each military building adjacent to 3 field squares recruits 3. Interesting. Let's grab exploited lands and the fortified farm. Garrison 5, range 1, turn each plain into fields. Oh, I only have 1 left available. Alright, well, not doing that right now then. So, let's go for another run on normal with our Republic here. And we'll see if from this screen, if we can look at some of the missions. So, common challenges, we've done 18. What else do we have here? End the round with a continuous river going from the bottom row to the top row without exceeding the grid. Explore 4 rows at once, twice in a row. So we're going to have to hold a long piece and then find another long piece to go back to back with those. More challenges available in the final game, sure. Pacifism, end a combat round without a single allied unit. Seems to be hamstringing yourself a bit, but sure. Win a combat round, no enemies left, despite starting with 20% less units than the enemy. Place 3 allied military buildings of the same unit type in a single round. Have a training camp, send units to another training camp. Recruit 40 axes in a single round with a rally point. Gain 100 with a single tax office. Harvest 120 with a single lumber camp. Recruit 35 in a single round with a ranger base. Turn 20 squares into fields with a single farm. Have the same building card 3 times in your deck. Own 4 or more building cards that interact with rivers. Own 4 or more building cards that interact with forests. And then collect tax and conquer rounds. Alright, there's a lot of stuff there. I'm going to forget most of it immediately, but hey, we can go to our peaceful region and get started. So, urban planning is a passive. We don't need to worry about that. We've got our Belfry, downtown, and the lumber camp. Alright. Let's get those in. Are we going to be able to do 2 two long pieces, 2 Tetrises in 1 round? I don't know. Turn each plain and forest neighboring into a neighborhood. Well, this seems like the ideal spot for it because of the range involved. So now we can just build up around this, hopefully. It's a real bummer that these are coming back to back because it means we can't do 4. We haven't got enough pieces to do a Tetris here. So we're going to have to do this and explore 3 lines. Harvest for connected wood. Let's not do that yet. Am I going to send this here? I think I am. Am I? I guess I'm going to do this. Stick that there. Then the lumber camp can go in here. This guy is going in there. Connects the other parts of the village. Then let's get the Belfry in here. Gets everything connected together. Even more. And we get to double dip on that. You're going in there. You're going in there. That gets us the most lines, I think. Pretty happy. Single row exploration gains. Rally point. Recruit 3 for each adjacent field or plain. Gain 15 for each allied building. I just don't think that 15 gold, even if it's 45 gold, is that worthwhile to me. I'll take the wheelbarrow because I think I do actually explore more single lines than I would like, but they happen, and so we might as well take the best that we can get from it. We do not have a military thing yet, so we should take one. Oh, goody. Recruit 4 for each explored river adjacent to the grid. Or grid border. River Castle or Ranger Base. I'm going to go Ranger Castle, River Castle. And we'll try and play river battles. There's one. That's good. So we're going Food Depot. And we'll take the big food. And what do we want to upgrade is a great question. Probably the Belfry, absolutely. More gold, more people, or garrison. I think more people to allow you to upgrade the Belfry more is just a no-brainer. It's like an immediate investment in yourself. Then we can go to... Let's get wood from the city. Because then we don't have to take out our wood unit, the lumber camp. We can just leave that out. 150? Yeah, we got so much wheat. Come to this hostile region. Ah, this is all woodland, though. Turn each plain and forest into neighborhood. I mean, we only have the 4 units, the 4 tiles anyway, so we're not missing out on anything. Turn each plain and forest into neighborhood. Harvest for each connected forest. This actually works out great. So we just have to make sure the rivers work out to a sufficient flow, basically. That's the really important part. Garrison 8, how about no? Right, let's start. Yeah. I could put rivers long ways here. We don't have to go high. But if we don't get the rest of the rivers till the very bottom of the pile, we are going to come undone very quickly. Connected forests. I need a long piece for here, which I do not have. I could stick this in the gap. It's not going to be super effective, but our main building is doing wood gain now, so you know. Training camp has to go somewhere. This actually works out quite nicely because we can stick it down here and then put that on top of it. Turn each plain and forest into neighborhood. I would prefer to put this down here. I mean, I can, really, can't I? If I put this here, that'll be fine. So we get our good gains from that. Then the Belfry, if we put it here, connects all of this together. Then river tile does our swords some good. Recruit 5 for each adjacent military building. I'm kind of tempted to just put it there. Is that a ludicrous idea? Well, we've done it now. Are you going here or there? 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 I'm going to go there because we have a long piece coming up. We can fill out this side. Yeah, we're a little gappy, but we got our swords in, which is the important part. And we're going to get 2 extra rows in here. So, by no means perfect, but I'm pretty happy. So, swords are better against arrows. And swords on swords are equal, so we'll do that, and that, and that. Good fight. Reasonably happy. Right, we don't need more wood. Garrison 5, range 2, eliminate 8 from each enemy group in range. I do like that. Turn each plain and forest into a neighborhood. I also like the idea of a second downtown. Is the downtown we have improved already? Yeah, that's why the range is so much bigger. But 50 wood, 50 wheat, we can do that no problem. So I'm going to take a second downtown. See what we can do with that as I sneeze while I pause. 5 sneezes. Right, we've got loads of upgrade options and a trade fair. Then, of course, we have encounters that have no rivers. But we might just go the peaceful side in that case. So that's done. We've planted our flag. Let's go to the trading fair and we can see our options while we consider our upgrades. Obviously, we upgrade the Belfry for 100 people. Right, so plains, rivers, or this. We could go end of round, recruit 3 for each river adjacent to the city. You know what? Sure. We'll go all in on rivers. Then 200 gold. River Castle to 2 is huge. urban planning to 2 is less important now that we have 2 downtowns. Upgrading the weaker downtown is certainly something that's very important to me. And we can do the river castle as well. Right, so we have no upgrades available. Now we can consider what we want to trade. We can't afford to trade anything. Okay. Didn't think that would necessarily happen. I'm going to trade in my lumber camp. Lucky find. When exploring terrain square, 5% chance to get double resources. Absolutely adequate. So if we go to a hostile region with no river, we end up at a food depot and then a peaceful region with river, or a hostile region again with no river. So I think we're going to go peaceful, no river, get resources, come to the wood depot, and then hostile with river. That's my plan. Take my second downtown because I sold a unit. We could unlock this, but we don't have a card to go in there right now, so why bother? So, no rivers here. We don't get any units for rivers. That's fine. Do we just take the river castle out? Because there are no rivers here, so it's completely just taking up space, and it's a very big tile. So basically, all we're doing on this round is making a humongous city, is the plan. I'm totally down. Sounds like a fun time. Immediately annoying tiles. Obviously, I would like Tetrises too. Alright, there's a downtown. This is so bad a selection of tiles to start. You know? So I want to build high for the downtown, but these guys are just awful for it. And I want to keep this around for the Tetris. That hooks the other way, which is also unideal. If I put that in there, I'm not super happy about it. We miss out on just those 2 if we go here. We also miss out on the probability of doing a Tetris. So we'll stick that there. Finally, we can put something in this gap. Oh no, I need to sneeze again. We'll be fine. All of these pieces suck. Don't they? Right, here's what I'm going to do. That covers to there and there. So we're going to try and get these 2 to match up together into one big city. That's what I'm going to do. We're not going to get a Tetris just yet, and that is fine. We get lucky on a few of those. That's nice. This here seems great. Look at the size of this city. Alright, you're going to have to go there. You're in here. few more rows. Then there's the Belfry. That's good there. Then Belfry here. Humongous gains. That also connects to the territory. Then we just try and get away with as much or as many lines as we can with what we have left. Not over the top line for sure. Oh, this is terrible. I can't get any lines. There's no way. I can't get that in that gap, which is a dreadful shame. What other line can I make? Can I make any other lines with what we have left? Yeah, I can do that and that. Well, not much for wheat, but the rest of it, gains, is huge. We are going rivers, so we could do shipyard. Recruit 5 for each adjacent military building. We don't have that many adjacent military buildings. We go the shipyard. We'll go the shipyard. Then we'll go to the wood depot, although we can think about what we want to upgrade. It might be a bit late for urban planning, and we might want to save our money for... Well, the military stuff is probably worthwhile, for sure. Better military, 1 wheat, or more people. Let's go 1 wheat. Because we make such big towns, it's going to be like 50 wheat, give or take, right? Castle's not going to get stone. Downtown's not going to get stone. We don't need to do the shipyard yet, so let's go and see what the wood depot has on offer. Take 200 wood or get 400 wood. How much is that extra wood valued to me? Not very much at all, I think. So I'll take 200 for free. Then we're going up to hostile with river. River castle's in. Unlocking a tile for shipyard is in. 5 rivers. Recruit 4 for each explored river adjacent to the grid border, but the shipyard doesn't have to be touching the river. Only the river castle does, because the river castle has a minimum flow of 15, and the minimum flow is the number of connected river tiles. The shipyard, recruit 4 for each explored river adjacent to the grid border, doesn't care about being touching it, so that can just go anywhere, which is nice. Last chance for upgrades. We can put a second thing. Oh, let's upgrade this then. Yeah. Alright, cool. No available upgrades. Don't need to do this. They've got swords all across the board. I don't know if it's axes on swords or arrows on swords. Oh, here we go. Axes on swords are better. So we want to prioritize the shipyard, but swords on swords are an equal fight, so there are no bad units here. Oh, God. Hold that. Wooden fortress. Turn each adjacent forest into a plain. I can stick that in there. That would put 3 against the edge. If it's here, it's better. But obviously, I can't build in this gap if I do, which is then a problem. Or I can do this and leave a gap and start building up this edge and try and make sure we just explore these and forget about the bottom row. Oh, it's already unideal, isn't it? All the river tiles coming out immediately is super interesting. Let's just think this is L-shaped that way, then T-shape, then yeah, this is fine. So you can go over here, avoiding their wooden fortress. Wait, was that the plan? Was this the plan? Oh god. Brain. You are going to go there. You go there, T piece goes there, Z piece goes on top, so this. Except my problem here is that a lot of these rivers aren't going to be explored adjacent to the border if I build this way, but we have to keep the river pieces together. That's just the rules. I could do this and hope to fill that in, but that seems greedy. That seems bad, so I think I'm just building on top of rivers. Downtown is nearly here. I can hold that and stick this in. Stick it there. River Castle coming in soon. That's really important. Honestly, I'm going to put this here. Give them 3 whole swords. Oh, this is only 2 long. I thought this was 3 long. Ha. It's fine. I've got a Z piece over here. Can go there. This, I think, is going to have to go here and leave these open. Unless... oh, gaps are all terrible. You know? Right, River Castle can now go here. Belfry can go there. And here's my hope. My hope is that I can T-spin this in there. Good. I need a river piece for over there, which is scary, because we have to get the castle armed. Nope. Not you yet. I'm thinking about where this downtown is going to go. It's going to go there. That river tile can get in the gap perfectly fine. Get chunks and chunks of resources. Oh, this is perfect. For once, the rivers were kind to us. All right. Holy. I forgot those were going to happen. So, axes against swords. That is just a bloodbath, isn't it? Right. That's actually worth a decent amount of gold at the end of a fight for once. Let's see. Considered as a river tile. So that's 3 river, which is nice to have just for the other tile sets. So I'll take it. Then we've got a trading fair. What do we even need more of? Urban planning, not so much. Belfry is just free value. Well, this is the top upgrade because after this we don't have stone. I think, again, at this stage, we only have military to worry about, so take the better military. When 1.0 comes out, obviously it'll be different because they'll have more acts to go into after the boss, and so you'll have to consider building up your duchy even further. Do I need anything particular if I want to upgrade stuff? Grain, basically. Can I get some grain? 220 wood for a bunch of grain. Sure. So that lets me upgrade this bridge. It's just more money. But hey, maybe more money is more points for us in the end game. Then we want to heal up. How much is one of these upgrades? 200. We got 380. Do I want another neighborhood piece? Sure, it's more stuff that can go next to rivers and recruit tiles for us. Here's a thought though. I spent all that money. How many cards can I actually take into play? Didn't think about that, did you, chump? So if I want to take the bridge, I wish I could see this screen at any time rather than only before combat so I could consider how much I want to spend on locked slots. Shipyard, River Castle are great. Do I want 2 downtowns or an extra 3 river tiles? 3 river tiles could be 6 swords and 18 shipyards. Alright, we'll do 1 downtown because rivers can be tricky. And they've got arrows, swords, axes, the whole lot. So if we can have a choice, we don't have arrows. They do. Our swords are better than arrows. Our axes are better than swords. We don't have arrows, so we don't want to make rally points because the 22 garrisoned here, we can't really fight effectively. So if we can choose to hold that one, we will. Not that we often get that much choice in the matter. Oh, goody. Strategic Pavilion, immediately. Oh, that's not fun, is it? Alright, I'm going to put you in so that I have somewhere to put that on. Then I'll hold that one. That river goes cornerward. If I put this here, putting these down is going to be a nightmare. If I put it that way, it's going to be a nightmare. Whatever I do, this is going to be a nightmare. These long pieces are awful right now. That gets some pieces next to the river, which is desirable. That can't hook over there because that chokes off our river. This is nice. I like this. Then huge justification for the bridge existing. Challenge complete, tax collector. Right, these buildings are not touching these buildings, which might be important. I'm not certain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Recruit 7 for each adjacent military building. Rally point. Alright, I'm going to swap to the rally point. I know I didn't want to put this down, but this is a much more horrible shape for us at the moment. Because I really need to get that river castle down over here somewhere. Forests and plains. How about I stick you over there instead? Do I? I'm gonna go there, or... Yeah, I think I do stick you over there. This has to go here, making a gap, because we have to touch rivers. But boy, was it a big river to touch. This Belfry is going to be useless. Is this going down here? Yeah. Then... four more. Belfry in there. I'm so mad that these two river tiles are at the very bottom of the deck. Because I would love to just jam one of those rivers onto here. But I literally can't. There's no path I could have jammed all this stuff in closer to get access to these two tiles. We do explore one last river tile. So, you get placed. Let's fight. Swords. Strong against arrows. Axes, strong against swords. So you take into those. Axes against swords, then into remaining axes. And hope the numbers work out. Oh, yeah. Huge win. Huge win. And our score. It's not a new record, but still, 25,000 is not to be sneezed at. No damage combat round, 3. Interesting. I have no idea how the points all shake out. Defense left is just full. Total resources collected is 1 point per collected. 50 points per road explored. Multi-exploration bonuses. Cards upgraded. Total recruited units. Total enemies eliminated. Alright. A grand old time. So next time we'll probably... Well, let's go back to main menu. How many missions have we actually done? We have 2. So we can go to Fortified Farm. Military production. Garrison 5. Range 1. Turn plains into fields. Alright. So, we nearly have most of this stuff. We need what? 2, 4, 6, 8 more crowns. We can do that, but we will go back to hard mode next time, I think. For now, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.